Find find center of mass for this cube, which has got a side is E. This side also E. So it has got a side of E. So it means in this problem, what we have to do? We have to find out the coordinate. It is having 3 coordinates, that is x, y, z. So it means it will have definitely 3 cm, x cm, y cm, z cm. First, let us find out where here 2m mass is located, here 2m mass is located, here 2m, here m, m. So first we will find out this coordinate as a origin, that is 0, 0, 0. So this point, what will be? This is in the x-axis, E 0, 0, because E distance you have to move, then you need to move in x, y direction and z direction. About this point, x and z, that is x and z. About this point, you are moving along z only, so 0, 0, E. So about this point, you are moving y and this is y, this is x. You are moving along z and you are moving along y. It means 0, no x, A. For this coordinate, you are moving x, you are moving z, and you are moving y also. A, A. For this coordinate, you are moving in the x direction A and y direction. So A, 0. And for this one, you are moving only in the y direction, 0, 0, only in y, A and 0. So center of mass, we can easily calculate XCM. What is XCM? XCM already it is given to you. XCM is M1 into X1, M2 into X2, and so on. First, we will go for all the M masses in the one. Here M into 0, 0. M into A, 1 MA. M into A, 1 MA. M into 0 is equal to 1 plus 1, 2 MA. Plus. For this coordinate, 2M into 0, 2M into A, 2 MA, plus this is 2M into A, 2 MA, and 2M into 0. So it's equal to 2 MA is equal to 4 MA. This comprises M1 X1 plus M2 X2, M1 X1, M2 X2, M3 X3, M4 X4, and so on. M5 X5, M6 X6, M7 X7, and so on. So what is the total mass? 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 divided by 12. This represents M1, X1, M2, X2, M3, X3 up to 8 points. 8, and this is summation of all the masses, total mass M. So this is equal to 6 MA by 12 M is equal to A by 2. YCM. Same way we can calculate YCM. YCM is equal to what? You start from here. M first. M1, Y1, M2, Y2, M3, Y3, M4, Y4. It means this is 0, this is 0, this is MA plus MA, 2 MA. Plus for this one, Y coordinate. 2 MA plus 2 MA, 4 MA, 4 MA plus 0, 4 MA, 4 MA plus 4 MA. As it is, we calculate 12 M. This is also equal to A by 2. ZCM. What is center of mass above the Z axis? So this one 0, this one is 0, this one is 0, and this one is also 0. Now, this one, this is the 2 MA plus 2 MA, 4 MA, 4 MA, 6 MA, 6 MA, 8 MA. 8 MA divided by 12 is equal to 3 by 4, 3 by 4, sorry, 2 by 3. So, these are the point XCM, YCM in the space with the coordinate A by 2, A by 2, 2A by 3, where the center of mass is supposed to be concentrated. In the point concentrate for எல்லா மாஸுக்கும் இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல total mass வந்து அந்த இடத்துல கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ணுது. So the center of mass coordinate is A by 2, A by 2, 2 by 3 A. Now we are going to calculate if the origin is changed, how to calculate the COM. Suppose there is two masses, 2m and 4m. Now we want to calculate with respect to this point, and this is at a distance A. At a distance A between each of them. So if you want to calculate, simple formula of how you will do, because with respect to this one, XCM, what is XCM is equal to M1 X1 plus M2 X2 by M1 plus M2. After same thing here, about this point you are taking the center of mass, about the mass into distance, because distance is 0, because from here it starts and goes up to A. So this is M1 2M into 0. XCM is equal to 2M into 0 plus 4M into this quantity is A, one dimension, this quantity 0. 4M, M2 is 4M into A. Summation of mass is 2M plus 4M. This comes out to be XCM is equal to 4M, 6M is equal to MM can be cancelled. 4 by 6. 4 by 6 means 2 by 3E. It means from here, the center of mass is located, suppose this is 1/3, this is 2/3, 3/3. It is located at 2/3 of E. As I told you, the center of mass is always located close to the heavier mass. It means from here, this distance is 2/3, this distance is 1/3. It means it is located at this point, which is closer to this one. Suppose if you change the origin to this point, so we call it, this is A point, B point. If origin at B, how to calculate? It means we have to take the reference from here, M1, X1, here X1, from here it goes, so 0. So this is equal to XCM is equal to M1 into 0, because this is the reference point, 4M into 0 plus 2M into, from here to the distance M2 is E divided by total mass 2M plus 4M. This is equal to 1/3 of E. It means from here at 1/3 of distance, the C center of mass is located. It is now we can see the center of mass of these point masses is located at a distance 2/3 from A and 1/3 from B. It means both the statements are same, as the center of mass is located close to the heavier mass. How to find out the formula easily? Now you see here, this portion is M1, about this point if you are taking, this portion becomes 0. It means you have to take opposite point into the distance. Simply we can say XCM, so we call it as M1, in this case M2. XCM about this point is equal to M2 into the distance, M2 into the distance by M1 plus M2 about the point A. And XCM about B, when you take B as origin, 4m into 0, this portion is R. So you have to use 2m into A. That is m1 into A divided by m1 plus m2. m1 plus m2. This is the shortcut to find out pass. It will come handy when you do the competitive examination. This point you have to remember always. Instead of going for the conversion, straight away. About this point means this mass into this distance divided by total mass. About this point, total mass, this mass divided this mass into distance divided by total mass. This is the shortcut method. This question, this is an equilateral triangle, and we have to find out center of mass for the 3 mass distributed where it is supposed to concentrate. Since it is an equilateral triangle, the angle will be 60 degree and the side is half meter. So let us find out the coordinate. This coordinate will be origin, that is 0, 0, because it is a x and y. It has got x and y coordinate. It means it will have 2 coordinate system. It means it is in a plane. So now this will be 0, 0, and this will be, the side is half, comma 0. So this side will be half, comma 0. Now we want to find out this coordinate. This coordinate, let us use a trigonometry. Let us name it A. This is BC. So this is C. And this point we name it D. And this is A. This is 60 degree. This is hypotenuse. In trigonometry we can go with the shortcut method. This is hypotenuse is half. So if you want to find out x coordinate is equal to, first of all, write hypotenuse. And this x coordinate is related with the cosine of the angle. Y-axis opposite means sine. Base means, adjacent side means cos. X into cos of 60. Cos of 60 what? Put 60 here. So here 30. Wherever 30 is the root 3 by 2. So cos 60. What is cos 60? Is equal to half into 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4. So this portion from here to here, the coordinate is 1 by 4, comma 0. Now we want to find out this one. This is y coordinate. This one. From here to here, the distance. What is the distance? This is y. So y we can write hypotenuse into, this is related to sine of 60. Sine of 60 is equal to half into root 3 by 2 is equal to root 3 by 4. So it means this point is 1 by 4 comma root 3 by 4. Now it is very easy to calculate. Since we know m1 x1, m1 x2, m2 x2, m2 y2, m3 x3, m3 y3. So we calculate x cm is equal to m1. What is m1? 100. 100 x1 is 0. So we need not to write it. And second one, m2. 150 into half. 150, 0 plus 150 into half. Plus m3. m3 is 200 into x3 is 1 by 4 divided by 100, 250, 450. m1, m2, m3, 450. So this is equal to 150 is 75 plus 400 is 50 divided by 450. So this is equal to, if you remove 750, 125 by 450. This comes out to be 5 by 18. 5 by 18. What is YCM? YCM is equal to M1 into Y1, 0, plus M2 into Y2, 0, plus M3 into Y3, M3 into Y3, 200 into root 3 by 4, divided by sum of all the masses is already we calculated 450. This comes out to be 200, 150. This is equal to 50. 50 divided by 450. 5 by 45, 1 by 9 into root 3 is equal to root 3 into 3 into 3 is equal to 1 by 3 root 3. So YCM is equal to 1 by 3 root 3. So this is the point XCM. So it means from X from origin at 5 by 18 in the X direction plus 1 by 3 root 3 in the Y direction. That's all. Let us take approximately the CM of COM is located with the X and Y coordinate of COM. This problem we have to find out center of mass of 2m, 2m, m, m, and here also 1m, here also 1m, where the entire mass is supposed to be concentrated. That is, we have to find out the CM of this object, CM of this figure. So now CM, so let us calculate. Since we have, see above this x-axis, same distance 2m, same distance 2m is located. Above this x-axis, m and m is located. About the here, we don't need the symmetry. It means about x-axis, this figure is symmetry. So using symmetry, we can convert like this. This point is say A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So A, B, C, and D. Now this point, with respect to this point, we are calculating that is 0, 0, the CM, center of mass. What is this coordinate? It means 2m, 2m symmetrically placed, so when adding this together, here 4m mass will come, here m plus m, 2m will come, here m will come. Okay, now instead of taking x coordinate and y coordinate using symmetry, we are converted in the x coordinate itself, the entire figure. Now, we want to find out this distance. This distance, how we can calculate this distance? See, from trigonometry, this is 90 degree, this is hypotenuse, this is 30 degree. It means obviously this is y, this is x, for this x. We will need to find x. X means what? This is opposite side is sin theta, adjacent side is cos theta. Now we want this one, hypotenuse into sin of 30. That is, x is equal to a sin 30. Already I explained in my previous problem. I have to calculate. Otherwise, you can refer to my basic tools required for math, required for physics, basic mathematics required for this. I will be uploading very soon. One by one I will be uploading. So x. So we want this distance. That is OB. Hypotenuse is a, sin 30 is equal to sin 30. How to calculate sin 30? First draw the triangle 30. Wherever 30 is there, put 3. Hypotenuse is 1. 1 is to 3 is to 3. Sin 30 is equal to half. So it's equal to x is equal to a by 2. It means this portion is a by 2, 0. So we can write this coordinate is a by 2, 0. What is this coordinate? From here to here it is a distance. It means a by 2 plus a. 3 a by 2, 0 from this point. Now, what about this point? This point 3a by 2. So from here 3a by 2 plus this distance, same this distance will be same because this is also 30 degree. The other distance to go, other same distance to go. So this distance is a by 2. It means 3a by 2 plus a by 2 is equal to 2a, 0. Now we got it. So all the y coordinates are 0. It means we need not to find out YCM. So we need to find out XCM. M1, x1, 0. M2, x2, a by 2 plus M3 into 3a by 2 plus M4 into 2a divided by 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus, no, all the masses, here m mass is also kept here. So 5 plus 3, 8 are. cancel பண்ணிக்கலாம். So 4a by 2 is equal to 2a. 2a. This is equal to 3a plus 2a is equal to, this is equal to 4m by a by 2, 2m by 3a by 2, m by 2a, m into 2a. So how this is 4 into 2a, 2 to cancel 3a, 2a, this is equal to 2 plus 4, 7 by 8 xcm. And ycm is equal to 0. In this figure, sin 37 is given, 2 masses 2 kg and 4 kg kept at 3, 4. Sin 37 are always நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் காம்படிஷனில். 37னா இங்கே எவ்வளோ இருக்கும், இங்கே வந்து 53 இருக்கும். So as it is 90. So this will be always in the ratio 3:4:5 trigonometry. 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5. So 5, obviously 5 will come here. 37. This is small angle will have smaller side, that is 3. Bigger angle will have bigger side out of these two. 3, 4, 5. So we know what is sin 37, 3 by 5. Cos 37 is 4 by 5. It means what? So we have to find out RCM first. RCM means we should know this distance. This distance is what? This is 3 x coordinate, this is 4. Obviously this distance is 5 meter. It is in meter. It means R is equal to, from here 2 kg, from here 4 kg. We can take center of mass above this point as well as above this point, both will give same distance. Let us take above this point. This distance is 5 meter. It means with the reference to this point, what you have to take, this into this divided by total mass, because xcm above this point is m2 x2 by m1 plus x1, m1 plus m1. Already talked about m1. About m2, m1 x1 plus m1 plus m2. So about this point, if you want to take RCM is equal to m2 4 kg n2. What is the distance? m2, what is m2? 4 kg is equal to x2. From here to here, what is x2? From here to here, the distance is 5 divided by m1 plus m2, 6 is equal to 20 by 6. 20 by 3, 10 by 3. 10 by 3 means 3.333 something. It means out of 5, here RCM is located. This distance is 10 by 3 from origin. That is okay. Now XCM. XCM means what? XCM means this will be your y coordinate. This will be x coordinate. XCM, where it will be located? It will be XCM will be located and YCM will be located here. So XCM. XCM is equal to what? Hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse here? 10.3. Hypotenuse is equal to 10.3, because here is COM, RCM. So here this is XCM, this is YCM. 10.3 is hypotenuse, and this is related with sin of 37. Cos of 37. What is cos of 37? Cos of 37 is equal to 4 by 5. It's equal to, this is to 8 by 3 meter. So here it is 8 by 3, 0 is XCM is located. YCM is equal to, YCM means what? This portion. Hypotenuse into sin of 37. Hypotenuse is 10 by 3, sin 37 is 3 by 5 is equal to 2 meter. So this distance is 8 by 3, 2 meter. XCM, YCM, RCM. This is the explanation. So RCM stands here, RCM, XCM and YCM. This problem in the given figure, if 6 kg is moved 2 meters towards right, by what distance 2 kg has to be moved so that the center of mass remains at initial position? So it means we know the formula x cm is equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 divided by m1 plus m2. This is when the body is in state 1. This is second stage. Second stage it has moved cm. Second stage, if cm is moved for little distance by moving x1 by small distance, x2 by small distance. So the equation we can modify it. dxcm is equal to m1 into dx1 plus m2 into dx2 by m1 plus m2. What is dx1? dx1 means x1 is moved through a small distance, x2 is moved through a small distance. If both are moved through a small distance, dxm will also move through some distance. The condition is 6 kg, that is m2, this is m1. So m2 is 6 kg 2 meter move pannirukanga. It means this is m2 is 2 kg move pannirukanga. So we can modify this one is equal to plus m2 is 6 kg moved by 2 meter divided by m1 plus m2. 6 and 12. m1 2 dx1 அதான் நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். இது எவ்வளவு தூரம் மூவ் பண்றோம். So தெரியாது dx1 and dxcm என்ன வரும்? dcm because center of mass remains so that the center of mass did not move. It means this does not change. It means what? It does not move. It means zero motion. Zero, it has moved. Zero distance, it has moved. So in this case, we can find out 6 into 0. So 2 dx1 is equal to 12 minus 12. Dx1 is equal to minus 6 meter. Minus indicated in the book positive plus in the book this is negative. So it means in the 2 kg 6 meter in the book move either 2 meter move either 6 meter move center of mass will not change it initial position. One more get me there. If so 6 meter it has to be moved, EMS is equal to 6 meter towards left. No questions கேக்குறாங்க. Same questionsல no questions கேக்குறப்ப if it is center of mass moved by 3 meter, when 6 kg is moved by 2 meter, what distance this has to be moved? So this is center of mass move 3 meter. When you move 2 meter towards right, up under condition in the 2 kg mass எவ்வளவு தூரம் நம்ம மூவ் பண்ணணும். முன்ன ஃபர்ஸ்ட் क्वेश्चनல CO மூவ் ஆகல, இங்க 2 மீட்டர் மூவ் பண்றோம், இது எத்தனை மூவ் பண்ணனும் பார்த்தோம். இப்போ சென்டர் இத மூவ் பண்றப்ப சென்டர் ஆஃப் மாஸ் 3 மீட்டர் இந்த பக்கம் மூவ் ஆகுது. அப்ப இதை எவ்வளவுக்கு மூவ் பண்ணுங்கறத நம்ம கால்குலேட் பண்ணுவோம். சேம் ஃபார்முலா dxcm is equal to m1 dx1 plus m2 dx2 by m1 plus m2. This is the distance moved. Center of mass moved by 3 meter. 3 is equal to m1 is 2. How much distance move பண்ணும் தெரியாது. Plus m2 is 6. x2 is 2 divided by 6 plus 2 8. That is 24 is equal to 24 minus 12 is equal to 2 dx1. So dx1 is equal to plus 6 centimeter. plus 6 centimeter, this mass has to be moved in the positive direction by 6 meter. Then basically by moving in the 6 meter in the book move panni, in the book move panni, same 3 1 move pannichana. So this 6 meter in the book move panni, either 2 meter in the move panna, center of mass will move 3 meter from its initial position.